By the time you watch this video, it may have already been too late. You may have already paid a company to design your website for you, and that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Hi, my name's Max Carnegie, Guerrilla Marketing Director for Oimagination. What's the difference between a site that makes millions and one that makes nothing? Well, the answer is everything. It's just like comparing an exotic car that sells for $350,000 and a clunker no one wants to buy. If you just hire a designer to design your website, most likely your site will make no money, and every dollar you spend to advertise your site will be burned into ashes. When you build a website, you must make it like an exotic car that everyone wants to buy. Car companies do a lot of work to promote their cars. So must you. Every aspect of the website has to be stunning. If it's amazing, it speaks volumes about your company and people will trust it. So first, let's start with the design of the website. If you look at Lamborghini's website, it looks very different than all of its competitors. The reason they do this is because they want to show you that they are better than everyone else. This is very important because most people visit 10 of your competitors' websites before they decide to buy anything. And unlike the good old days where your potential customers are too lazy to drive everywhere to shop around, they can now visit 10 sites in a matter of minutes with just 10 clicks. Now, because of this, your website must be stunning. So, what makes us different than every other web designer out there? We're not here to just design your site like everyone else. We're here to help your company make $300,000 per day. In order to do that, your website must kick ass. It must be better than every single one of your competitors. So before we design your website, we first spend hours studying all of your competitors' sites carefully so we know what you're up against. Then, to get the absolute best design for you, we hire 10 different designers to design your website. That's right. Unlike our competitors that have just one designer sitting in an office trying to come up with a design for you, we go out there and hire 10 different designers to come up with a stunning look for your website. Each designer will spend the entire day studying your industry and trying to come up with a design that shows the world that you are the absolute best. Well, after all 10 designers submit their entries, you can select the best design to represent your company. Then, we don't just put your website up. We want your business to succeed and help you kill all of your competitors. We want all the customers to go to you instead of anyone else. We're on your side. So after we're done designing your site, we hire a professional copywriter to help write the content of your website for you. There are a lot of reasons why you should get a great copywriter to write your website content for you. If you're selling a product or service, you definitely need a copywriter to help sell it to consumers because advertising is very expensive. To get people to visit your site, it costs a lot of money. Well, first of all, you're not a writer, so if people can come to your site, they can leave just as easily. Let's say your website has more than 20 pages. If 1,000 people visit the first page and then leave, you just lost a boatload of money because they didn't buy anything. A great copywriter can get your customers extremely excited. It's the same way a great movie trailer gets people so excited that they tell all their friends about the new upcoming movie and convince them to go watch it. You need to get people excited with good copywritten content. Heck, you need to get them ecstatic about what you're offering. They need to go to sleep thinking about what you're offering. A good copywriter can't even do that, but a great one can. They can draw customers through every step of the sales process from the first moment your customers visit your site all the way through the order page when they're dying to give you their money. A great copywriter can also save you a lot of time. It takes a lot of work to write good copy. You can spend all day going through draft after draft and waste hours, weeks, and even months trying to write something good. Why go through all of the pain and suffering when you can hire an expert that knows how to generate a lot of sales to do it for you? The problem is that great copywriters are extremely expensive. A copywriter that knows how to make $300,000 a day usually doesn't work for cheap. You have to pay him $900 an hour, and he still won't return your phone calls because he doesn't have time to talk to you. Well, luckily for you, I'm around. I'm going to help you get your website written. I'm doing this because I love helping small business owners succeed. I want to help you take home wheelbarrows full of cash. And that's why, as part of every website we design, we also help you write the content for your website. And best of all, I'm just not going to let anyone write your site for you. I'm going to let my personal copywriters help you. Now, these guys are the best in the world. Now, they've been trained by the very best in the business. Me. I have already whipped them into shape, and they know what great copy is and what isn't. They know I don't tolerate anything but the absolute best. They were actually the ones who helped me write the content on Online Imagination, so you already see what they can do. And like always, my reputation is extremely important to me. So helping your website sell is more important than anything. I will only let writers who have personally been trained by me and have already written websites for me to write for you. If I haven't used them to write anything before, then I wouldn't let them write for you because I don't know if their writing sells. Great copywriters are essential to helping your business make $300,000 per day. Another reason to get a great copywriter is they can really help brand your company. If you're an online company, most customers will likely never see you in person. When they visit your site, it has to represent you and your product or service extremely well. Customers need to have a great impression of you. If the website looks bad and the writing content is poor, your potential customers will think you have a very small company and will not trust you. People are extremely skeptical online. If your website doesn't sound trustworthy, then they will quickly lose interest and leave. On the other hand, a quality-made website can make a small company running out of a garage look as big as Apple. Since most online customers never visit you in person, if the design of your website is stunning and your website is written well, then they'll think you're gigantic. Your company can look like a giant multi-million-dollar company that they can trust. Great copywriters can really help you turn your garage business into a mega brand that attracts tons of business and attention from newspapers and investors, helping you bring in wheelbarrows full of cash. Poorly written websites will do the exact opposite. They will drain you of all your money, and you'll wonder why no one is buying anything from you. Most people that visit your site will just leave fast because they're bored. Your website bounce rate will be extremely high as a result. Therefore, getting the website written correctly is extremely important. And I can't say this enough. After a visitor comes to your site, they should be so impressed that they don't want to visit anyone else's site. If they do, they'll bookmark your site because they don't want to lose it. You need to make your potential customers' decision easy. Make your website so great that they will want to buy from you and no one else. They should know that you're the best. After the writers are done with your website, we will send your design and all the content that the writers come up with to our programmers to bring to life. If you thought our writers were great, our programmers are insane. To give your business a competitive advantage, we only hire the absolute best to work for you. Our programmers are the best in the world and can do anything you want. Whether you want a simple information site to tell the world about your service, or you have a few products to sell and you want to set up an online store, or even if you want us to program something as powerful as Microsoft Word on the web, anything you imagine, we can bring to life. All you have to do is go through the order process on this page and tell us the type of website you want, and our programmers will make it for you. And after your website fully works, we will even help you advertise it completely free. Now, the most important thing to do after your website is done is to get it as high as possible on Google and all other search engines, because that's where people go to find what they need. So, to get your site ranking as high as possible, we will hire a search engine optimization expert to optimize every single page of your site. That's right, every single page will be optimized. Because we build every site from scratch, we can customize every single page to rank high on all search engines. And we don't stop there. Because traffic from organic search is completely free, to get you as many visitors to your site as possible, every month we will have one of our insane programmers submit your site to 845,995 search engines, directories, blogs, classifieds, and nearly every single site online that will accept your site. Yes, you heard correctly, 845,995. You don't need to have Zuckerberg on your team to blast your site everywhere. You just need online imagination. No other web design company will ever come close to offering what we're offering. Why are we doing this? because we truly want your business to succeed. We know what it takes to succeed, and we want to give you everything you need to make $300,000 per day. We will submit your site everywhere to get as much free traffic as possible. And that's not all. If you're able to sign up while the special is still available, we will even guarantee your website will be found in the top 20 positions on Google. That's right, because we're the very best at what we do. We want to offer you what no one else can offer you. Now, by signing up for our insane web design packages, we will not only get your website designed by 10 completely different designers, but we will also get one of the best copywriters to work directly with you to write your site so it can catch anyone's attention in the first 5 seconds. Then we will get world-class programmers to program your website for you. And to make sure your business succeeds, we will even hire a search engine optimization expert to optimize every single page of your site and have our insane programmers submit it to as many as 845,995 sites online. That means that your website will be submitted to nearly every site online, from Google to Yahoo to Bing to Open Directory and 845,992 other sites. And if you sign up while the special is still on, we will guarantee that your website will be found in the top 20 positions on Google. Building a website is a lot like building a car. There are web designers that do no research and just build your site just to get it done. And then there's Online Imagination, doing everything we can to help you make $300,000 per day. Just like there are $500 cars no one wants to buy, there are $350,000 cars that are handcrafted to be the absolute best in the world. Lucky for you, our prices are not that high, but you would think if we offer this package to a Fortune 500 company, we could charge well over $300,000, and even that would be cheap because they could make so much more with it. But because we're here to help hardworking Americans like you succeed, if you have a company with less than 100 employees and working extremely hard to make ends meet, we're not even going to charge you $50,000. Heck, we're not even going to charge you $25,000 or even $10,000. To help every small business owner out, if you're able to order while the special is still available, then you will be able to get our insane web design packages starting at $1,500. And to make the deal even better, you don't have to pay everything all at once. All you have to pay to get started on any of our packages is $545. You can pay the rest later. So you don't have to spend $300,000 to get a website that can make the same kind of money the big corporations make. After you place an order, we will assign a project manager to manage the entire project. They will work with all 10 designers to handcraft 10 completely different web designs for you to choose from. Then they will work with one of the best copywriters in the world to help write the content for your website. Afterwards, they will work with our world-class programmers to get everything on your website to function correctly. Then, we will hire a search engine optimization expert to optimize every single page on your site and have one of our insane programmers submit it to as many as 845,995 sites to get you as much free traffic as possible. Don't wait. Order right now, because we are not building sites through a Henry Ford production line. Every website we build takes a lot of work because it requires so much attention for your site to beat all of your competitors, and because we hire the best guys in the world to work for you, they are not cheap. So hurry and sign up while the prices are low. As soon as we fill our quota, we'll have to raise our prices because our guys can't really work for dirt cheap prices for long. Imagine waking up one day and having a website so stunning it beats all your competitors. We call this the online imagination moment. The moment your imagination becomes real. An idea you once had turns into a powerful business, changing your life forever. The moment when everything starts going your way. It might take a month or several months, but with online imagination helping you through every step of the process, you will one day wake up with a website that is so exciting, your potential customers can't stop reading every page of your site. They'll go home telling all their friends about your company. You find your website in the top 20 positions on Google and submit it to over 845,995 other sites. Instead of having to hit the alarm clock every morning, you now wake up full of excitement, rushing to the computer just to see how many orders you get. Investors might start making million-dollar offers to invest in your company the same way it happened to Facebook when he blasted his website to all of the Harvard students. What would you do with a $1 million sign-in bonus? What could you buy? A new car? A new house? Every day becomes exciting because you now have a lot of money to work with. Everyone you know becomes proud of you because you took an idea and turned it into a success. Is all of this really possible? Entrepreneur Magazine defines a small business as having less than 100 employees. You don't need 100 employees to be successful. If you have 100 employees, you will be raking in hundreds of millions in profits. You will be able to buy large mansions for you and your family to live in. You don't even need 50 employees. To get started, all you need is to be able to afford 5 employees. And that's our goal, to help you make enough money to be able to afford 5 employees. If you can afford 5 guys, that means your company should be profiting up to $20,000 a month. And that's what Online Imagination is here to help you do. We're here to help you build a successful company, and we have a ton of resource to help you. Now, we're not here to sell you another business opportunity like all the other guys. We're here to teach you how to build a company that's built to last 100 years. Now, once you sign up, you're not alone. We have an entire online community of consultants and investors ready to help you through every aspect of growing your business. You will have access to all of them and can ask them any questions you want. Access to these guys alone is worth well over $20,000. These guys are serial entrepreneurs, and they love helping all of the little guys succeed. Now, whether you are starting from scratch or you already have 100 employees and need to explode to 1,000, we're here to help you through every step of the process. So let's start making things happen. Sign up today and let's start making some money. Online Imagination. Let's work together to make $300,000 per day. This promotion is not for Fortune 500 companies. The special price is only for small businesses with less than 100 employees and for startups working hard to make ends meet. If you are a company with more than 100 employees, please order at the retail price or we will refund your money in full. If you sign up while our special is still up, your website is guaranteed to be in the top 20 positions in Google on keywords that are available at the time your website is finished. Because good keywords are taken quickly, the sooner you sign up, the better keywords you will get.